Hi, you're listening to Light Lounge with Dimitri K, broadcasting around the world, award winners and emerging artists from the city beautiful Orlando, Florida. "1600 years ago, the theologian and physicist Saint Augustine produced a cogent description of our difficulties in understanding time. I know well enough what it is, provided that nobody asks me, he wrote, but if I'm asked what it is and try to explain, I'm baffled. I'm reading a few paragraphs from a book called The New Time Travelers by David Toomey. Nonetheless, he pressed further, saying that if nothing passed, there would be nothing he could call past time. If nothing were to happen, there would be nothing he could call future time. And if nothing were at all, there would be nothing he could call present time. What Augustine described is formally called the tense theory of time. It divides time into past, future and present. It is worth taking a moment to examine these divisions. The tenth theory of time regards the past as made of events that no longer exist but have produced effects that may endure into the present and future. The future, on the other hand, is made of events that have yet to come into being. Although features of both past and future challenge understanding, the present is a still greater mystery. Well, in order for us to be on the side of the science, let's divide the 1 hour time of our show on sequences where each artist's music is assumed to be in the present but simultaneously influences future events yet to come into being. Since even the scientists cannot define the internal structure of time, I think we are doing a great job, and let's enjoy our guests tonight.
Whoa, whoa, yeah. Hi, my name is Suzanne Grzanna, also known as the Sax Diva, and you're listening to Light Lounge with Dimitri K. I'd like to tell you about my new album, Cat's Meow XO. This album is a reimagination of my songs mixed with fresh new ideas in mind. It tells stories from different moments of my life. Jazz has always been my voice, and Cat's Meow XO is an expression of that. I hope you enjoy my songs, and for more information, go to saxdiva.com.
And now let's listen to a few tunes of Suzanne's new album.
Cat's Meow XO is a new rendition of my original song titled The Cat's Meow. I wanted to reimagine it and make it who I am today. It has a Latin feel in a minor key. So here's my new rendition, Cat's Meow XO.
On the floor like a little cat in a store. The cat's meow can start right up like this. The cat's meow likes to roar like a lion who'd be giant. The cat's meow sometimes goes like this. like this. When it's around and it is down and spinning all over town. The cat's meow was on the floor like a little cat in a store. The cat's meow can start right up like this. The cat's meow likes to roar like a lion who'd be dying. The cat's meow sometimes goes like this.
Deck the Halls in a Minor Mood is a new twist on the holiday Christmas classic. I wanted to reimagine the song and put it out in a new way. So it's in a minor key and has a lot of soul. I hope you enjoy Deck the Halls in a Minor Mood. Moment in Time is a song that dances with elegance and emotion. It reflects on moments in our life that we will never forget, and that special moment in time will always live forever. I hope you enjoy my song, Moment in Time.
Kiss is a moment in time. a kiss is a moment in time when someone starts to care. Your dreams begin to show. Weeks and months go by, life almost passes you by. Through all time, there's a kiss that stops the moment in time.
And now, after we enjoyed the vocals and sax of Suzanne Grzanna, let's wish her good luck with her album Cat's Meow.
Hi, my name is Albert Popov. I'm a composer and guitarist. I am delighted to present my new single, Blues for Two, recorded in collaboration with the wonderful saxophonist Mitya. This romantic and emotional composition is dedicated to my parents. I hope you'll enjoy it. A huge thank you to Dmitry for the opportunity to showcase this track on his fantastic show, Light Lounge with Dmitry K.
Kevin Wallace is playing for us Lay My Burden Down.
friends don't treat me like they used to since I laid my burden down. But I feel better, so much better, every day in every way, since I let it all go. And I lay my burden down. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Since I lay my burden down. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Since I lay my burden down. I've been wicked, Lord. I've known sin, where I've wondered, well, I just can't begin to tell you, but I'm feeling better since I come around. And I lay my burden down. No more sickness, no more sorrow, no more living like a lowly hound. I'm gonna climb up Jacob's ladder and walk those story streets, 'cause I laid my burden down. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Since I laid my burden down. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Since I laid my burden down.
Hi, I'm Rod Best, jazz pianist, composer and producer, and you're listening to Light Lounge with Dimitri K.
And here it is, Rod Best with Rhythm and Light.
this is multi-Grammy winner Paul Avgerinos, and you are listening to Light Lounge with Dimitri K. I'm so happy to share my new album called Beloved, lush romantic music for all who love and dream. Just love deeply until you and the beloved become one.
And we're listening to the title tune, Beloved. From the Invisible Art of Essential Beauty by Kristian Sensini, we're listening to Intuitive Thoughts. Life is better than listening to a commercial radio station playing endlessly a few resembling songs. If you feel that way, you came at the right place. Light Lounge with Dimitri K plays the best award winners and independent artists around the world. Kristina Marinova has been described as a virtuoso performer of extreme energy and youth vibrance. Welcome to Light Lounge with Dimitri K. Kristina.
Thank you so much for having me today. I'm so happy to be part of this moment in your musical journey and delighted to be able to share my work with our listeners.
From your new album, The Bus Came By and I Got On, let's listen to Cryptical Environment.
Hi, this is David Arkenstone, and you are listening to Light Lounge with Dimitri K. My new recording, Fairy Fantasy, is kind of an invitation into the sound worlds I create when I think about the fairy world. It's a place I can easily escape into. This is the fourth one in my series, and I really think it leads into one of my best worlds of musical enchantment. Enjoy.
Hello, my name is Michael Hoppe. You are listening to Light Lounge with Dimitri K. My new single is called You Never Know, a love song that I wrote for my wife, Monica, and it is beautifully performed by the orchestra in Cape Town, the Cape Town Philharmonic, with Philip Martins playing the solo violin. I think this is actually one of my best pieces, really, and I'm very delighted that it's going to be featured on the show today. Thank you, Dimitri.
You're welcome, Michael. Let's enjoy You Never Know. Coming up, Mattias Roos and City Lights. And for the end of the show, we're listening to the French artist Byebyefish. You're listening to Light Lounge with Dimitri K. It's time to say goodbye. And remember, hesitation is temporary, music lasts forever. Most of the artists you heard on this show are independent artists. And if you like some of them, you can Google the name and find them on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, and the rest of the digital media, and that would be a great support for them. For any comments, suggestions, and feedback, please email me at kopublishing@gmail.com. I'm Dimitri K, broadcasting from the city beautiful Orlando, Florida.
Hey John, is that the blue cat you're talking about?